Okay, let's take a look at how we design this part. First, let's take a look at where the axis system is placed for this part. If you look at the draft sheet, you see that there's a center line in the draft sheet, so it makes sense that this part is symmetric about the axis there, and we placed it right down the center of the hole. And if we do a quick measurement, we just want to draw approximately the scale. I'm not trying to match the dimensions exactly, but the radius is 60 there. So we will come over here to Sketcher on our side, and we'll start creating now. We want to do a circle with a radius of about 60. Now, you'll notice up here, we could actually come up here and key in 60 right there. And now we're exact. Okay, that's nice. Great. Now also, we need to make this, this little edge come out here. So we're going to choose, for that, we're going to choose a rectangle, and we're going to go from about here to about here. Now I'm picking up this axis line, but I'm intentionally not trying to get it exact at the bottom here. I'm going to come here. The reason I'm not doing exactly at the bottom is I want to put a tangency between here and here. Right click tangent, and when I do that, I wanted to see it snap to position. That way I really know that I got the correct tangency. So I have here a coincidence with my axis, and then here a tangency with this line, and this length coming out here, we're just going to leave it approximate for now. We're not going to try to dimension this exactly. We're just showing methodologies here. And then I'm going to pull out my little quick trim, and I'm going to double click it, and I'm going to select this line, this line, this line to delete. Now we have our basic profile. We're not going to put the center hole in, because remember, that should be a hole feature, not a pocket. Okay. Get out of Sketcher, and we'll make a pad, and we'll drag it out until it looks about the same here, and then we'll do the mirrored extent to keep that axis right down the middle. Great. Now, usually right after we create our first feature, we realize, oh, we should be drawing, our solid should be this darker gray color. That's what we like to use for the class. Makes seeing sketches easier, so we'll color that part body gray now. Now we're ready to start putting in some of either the fillets or this pocket. I like to put the fillets in last. So let's put this pocket in next. The pocket will be a sketch on this sketch plane. And here we will use the centered rectangle, and we're just going to draw down this line. So the center is going to be somewhere about here, and then we'll draw it out like this. Okay. Now we would like for this edge to be coincident with that edge, because if we put dimensions on this, whatever the draft sheet says, I don't like this hanging out over the edge here. It's perfectly fine to make a pocket that way, and it's bigger, but if this were to ever grow longer than 180, then the pocket wouldn't be appropriate. So what we're going to do is we'll delete this dimension, and we'll do a dimension between here, here, and we'll right click to get that coincidence geometric constraint. This is how I would like to have that part, that pocket placed. We'll get out of Sketcher, we'll do a pocket up to last. Next or last in this case doesn't matter, they're both the same. Okay. Now we're ready to start placing our fillets in, and because of our color coding, we know that that's 20, and all four of these are 5. So we will put a fillet on, we'll pick here, here, and here. We will make all those 20. And while they're all pre-selected, we'll come up here and make them green. And then we will make our next set of fillets, the 5. Pick that, that, that. And I'm going to show you how I sometimes do this. I sometimes go ahead and hit 5 and hit enter, because sometimes when I'm rotating, I kind of lose things. So I'm going to make these blue. Now I'm going to rotate. I'm going to double click the fillet again, and then just add that one in. There you go. Now we've finished finish the design of this part. Just put the hole here. So I'm going to pre-select this circle. Then when I place the hole, if I touch anywhere on this face, the hole is going to snap to be concentric with that pre-selected arc. There we go. I'll make it up to last, and we'll just increase the diameter here. I don't know exactly what it is. We'll just increase it to make it look appropriate. There we go. We're done with the part.